Hello, I'm Julia. Welcome back to Julia in the Mountains. I'm here sharing my learning and experience for many years of leading walking groups around the world. One topic that nearly always comes up on my trips is feet. So this video is all about happy walking feet. Looking after my feet through days and days of walking is a priority for me. And when not walking, keeping them in top form for the next outing is important too. So I'm going to show you some exercises, some massages and some useful tips. So first of all, little exercises and stretches. All of these should be done with shoes off and have a handy wall or chair for balance whenever you need it. I like to do some of these when I finish a big walk, or sometimes I just find I have extra time to give my feet a bit of care. I do each exercise on each foot for about a minute, but just do what your feet are comfortable with, more or less as you feel at the time. In this video, I haven't left time for you to try out the exercises, so if you want to have a go as you listen, just press pause after each description, or just listen all the way through. So starting off with my favourite, stretching the front of the foot. Lift one foot and place it with the tops of your toes against the floor. Gently stretch the front of your foot by pressing down slightly through your toes into the floor. Very slowly shift your pressure from the big toe across to the little toe and back, feeling how all the different micro muscles have a lovely stretch across the top of your foot. Secondly, massage the middle of your foot. This is important because it releases the tension in a part of your foot that gets no stretch at all while we're out walking. Using your thumb, rub the centre of your sole, working from the place beneath your toes to the heel and back again. So third is heel raises. Gently does it on this one, a great ankle strengthener. The key is to put most of your weight on the insides or big toe side of your feet. Otherwise your ankle has a tendency to collapse like this, which you really don't want. You want to be rising straight up. Exercise number 4 is heel stretches. Very gently does it on this one. Stand on a little set step somewhere and lower and lift. Really simple, but a lovely stretch. Fifth, balances. These strengthen the micro muscles and tendons. They're very good for knees too. Stand on one leg for a minute or as long as you can, using a wall if you need, working towards not using the wall. Do whatever you like with the other foot. I move mine round and round in little circles. So now, all about the toes. They're so important. Think about them separately. So the first thing is toe separation with your fingers. Gently insert your fingers between your toes. You may only get 1 or 2 fingers in at first, so you could do 2 at a time, but work up to more, and eventually you sort of shake hands with your feet. So another good exercise for the toes is individual toe lifting. Both feet with equal weight, lift your big toe only. Lift the others individually one at a time. Almost impossible, I hear you say. Well, it is very hard to do, and it doesn't matter if they don't move, but it's the actual action of trying to lift each one individually that really helps your muscles. These toe socks are fun. They help me think about my feet more and more and give my toes a bit of space from each other. I don't do long walks in them, but sometimes some yoga or just around the house. Another bit of kit, use a massage ball, a golf ball or a tennis ball, or a knobbly massage ball. Gently massage all over the sole of your foot, toes, edges, middle heel, concentrating on any parts of the foot that feels a bit tender or crunchy. The release this gives in the outermost covering of your muscles, called the fascia, not only releases tension in the feet, but is connected right through the rest of your body, so it's a magical tension release all around. And on a different note, but important, do always keep your feet dry when walking. Hot feet are sweaty feet, and sweaty feet are more likely to blister. So I make sure that if I think my feet are going to get hot, I wear thinner socks. Have a good range of sock thicknesses to choose from so that you can adjust your choice if you find your feet are too hot or too cold, or change your socks if your feet are getting damp. Last of all, I think about my feet when I'm walking, using them actively to move me along. By placing each foot fully through the movement of heel, ball, toe, with a tiny push from the toe each time, I'm keeping my feet and ankles strong and flexible, as well as getting a better grip. So there you have it, lots of ideas for your feet. May your feet stay forever happy.